What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? This your man Lyndon Britt, Tips It 2 with Lyndon. Appreciate you joining me. So while Facebook is loading my audience, finding my audience, contacting and connecting with my audience all over the place, just want to greet you, say hello if you've never been on here. My name is Lyndon Britt from successwithlyndon.com. I am the founder of Home Run Marketing, where we cover all bases of your business. You can kind of tell I love baseball with that, man. I've been a baseball lover forever. But if you're just now tuning in, if you're watching the recording, in about 2 minutes is where the content begins. All right. So it is now 1:59. So I got about 2.5 minutes. I'm going to greet a couple of people that comes in while Facebook is loading my audience and contacting people, letting them know that I go live. And you're going to find out that's when the content is. But the question I have to ask you today is, I want you to ask yourself, do I truly believe? All right. So you're going to get some answers to that question when it pertains to your business and where you stand and how you can actually kind of change a few things to get some better results for the things that you're already doing. So stay tuned. If you're watching the recording, like I said, fast forward about 2 minutes. And if you're on here live, hey, welcome. Appreciate you hopping on here. So I'm getting text messages and messages from everybody and stuff like that. You'll see me reach up. And just to let you guys know, man, the allergies are kicking up. So if you hear me sniff, snort a little bit, wipe my nose and all that kind of stuff, it's changing of the seasons. It's hot out here today, but it's the changing of the season, so it happens. All right, so appreciate you hopping on here. For everybody that hops on, hope y'all having a wonderful day. When you chime in, you're not on the phone. When you hop in and you begin to view, and let me know where you're viewing from. I get a chance to meet people from all over the world. I mean, literally in different countries. It's amazing what the internet and what technology has allowed us to do as far as connecting with people all over the world, rather than having to shake the hands of every person you meet. Although it's wonderful to be able to shake the hands of the people that you've met online and you finally get the chance to meet them in person. I got a chance to experience that a couple of months ago at a company event that we had that was in Austin, Texas. So it's been great. It's been great. What's going on, Miss Joyce? Appreciate you hopping in here today. Got about 1 more minute, and I'm gonna go ahead and get things jumping and hopping and stuff like that. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. And we got Miss Joyce is from Philly, y'all. We got Philly in the house, and of course, like I said, I'm here from Dallas, Texas, in the sunny Dallas, Texas. Man, it's beautiful out here. I'm loving it right now. So give it about 30 more seconds, I think, as I'm greeting folk. Whereas baby, I'm at work. You know, I do my stuff straight from work. I want people to see my journey. See, people throw out there that I'm living, or that they're living this lavish life and that they're on the beach all the time and they're making all this money because they cash their paycheck, and to show that I'm going to show you my journey. I'm going to show you my grind. So I'm at work right now. She's actually at home and stuff like that. Justin, appreciate you hopping on here, man. You about to get some great messages. How you doing today, man? And when you hop in, let everybody know where you're from, man. You never know the connections that you make based on where you're located, man. I got the chance to connect with some folks that's actually here in Dallas, just from posting when somebody says where you from. So post where you from. You never know. You might be closer to somebody than you ever realize. All right. So, Justin, you in Dallas? See, I didn't even know that, man. We got to connect, man. I'm in Dallas. I'm up here on Oakland. That's where I deliver. I'm at work right now, so we need to connect very soon. All right, so we about to get this thing popping. Today, we're going to be covering the topic of, do I truly believe? Do I truly believe? And I told you all, I'm taking this thing on a totally different aspect of how I continue to do things. So, and I'm telling you this right now, I am not doing this to take the context out of, I'm not taking what I'm telling you out of context. All right. So I have been led to kind of lead my messages biblically, starting off with a verse of where I'm going. So today I'm be coming from Mark chapter 11, verse 23. This isn't a Bible lesson, but you're going to see exactly where I'm going with this. Okay. Mark chapter 11, verse 23. Truly I tell you, if anyone says to this mountain, go throw yourself into the sea, and does not doubt in their heart, but believes that what they say will happen, it will be done for them. Verse 24, therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. That is Mark chapter 11, verse 23 and verse 24. All right, so it takes me into the title of, do I truly believe? Do I truly believe? Now, a lot of times, you know, I love putting the marketing perspective on things, but this is where I get a lot of my topics, actually during my quiet time and my reading time, and it's a lot that's revealed to me that pertains to my profession. So that's why I love to bring the folks. So that's why I come. That's why I do what I do right now. So you hear a lot of marketers always tell people you have to. They tell you that you have to believe that what you're trying to get, you already have. It's a mentality, it's a mind thing that you have to tell yourself and train yourself to believe of what you already have. You have to understand that it may not be physically in your hand, but if you believe that you have it, it makes you go get it. Let me put it like that, okay? And it makes no sense to a lot of people. It kind of flies right over the top of people's head, but like, how could I believe that I have something when I don't really have it? Stop looking at the physical set. Stop looking at the physical aspects of actually being able to touch it right now. If you were to close your eyes, and it's just like I told you before, it's a mind thing to actually believe that something that you want is truly before you. And I give you an example. I love giving this example because it's perfect for me. I don't know how many of y'all think about when something cold touches your teeth, like if you bite into ice cream, if ice touches your teeth. Now I want you to think about that this very second. And if you thought about that for that split second, did you happen to get goosebumps or a chill in your body when that thought went through your mind? Type yes, or give me a thumb. Matter of fact, give me a thumbs up or type yes if you actually got that feeling when you think about biting. If you think about biting into, oh yeah, I'm glad you're back, Miss Joyce. So I want you, like I said, it's a mentality thing. So if you bite into ice cream or something cold touches your teeth, you get a chill throughout your body. And it's just a thought. Just thinking about it right now. If you happen to get that thought or you get that emotion, that feeling in your body, throw a thumbs up or hit yes. Okay? I got one thumbs up. See, it's a mental thing. You don't actually have ice on your teeth right now. Well, someone might, but you don't actually have ice on your teeth right now. You don't actually have ice cream in your mouth. But somehow you still got that chill throughout your body because of the thought that went through your head. This is what they mean by you have to believe. You have to truly believe if what you have, what you want, you already have. It's a mentality thing. Okay? A lot of people think they put themselves in perspective of whenever something happens in life, or when something is going on, when you approach something that you want, and the first thing you think, the first thought you think, I can't afford that, this too much, it's out of my budget. It automatically take you to the negative aspect of what you're feeling. Okay, you already thinking that's not for me. Like I told you, my wife and I used to always say when we pass certain areas, go to different specific areas that we drive through, like down here in the Oakland area, I see Maseratis, Bentleys, Ferraris, all that kind of stuff, Porsches all day long. And I used to always think that's not for me. That's not me. When we drive in certain places, we don't belong here. We in the wrong area. Why? It was a mentality thing. It was the things that I wanted in life, but I always believed that they weren't for me. What's going on, Mr. Kenneth? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you hopping in here. It was the thing that I always wanted, but I always thought that's not for me. Now, what made me think that? What got me into the mentality that I didn't deserve to have the same things as those people have? Was it my raising? Was it the fact that I was looking at my current situation? And see, I'm telling you from personal experience, because a lot of you all may be going through the same thing. Was it personal experience? Was it the fact that I know that I'm working a job that doesn't pay me the amount I need to be able to buy or purchase those things? Or was it the mentality that I have, the thinking I'm stuck right here because I can't get that because of where I am right now? See, you all have the ability to get anything that you want, but you have to have a belief that you can get it. For several years, my wife and I believed that we couldn't get a house, whether it was my credit, her credit, or it was just the income that we even made together. But we start believing in the things that were possible, and it shocked the mess. And just this past year, we just celebrated not too long ago 1 year in a brand new house built from the ground up. We are the first people in the house. It is our home. It's under our name. We're not leasing it. It's our home. We actually got our home built. And it's a wonderful feeling. What's going on, Jay Young? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. And what's wonderful, a wonderful feeling is the fact that the mentality changed from We didn't deserve this, so we didn't think we could have it. We couldn't have it to, we can do this. And when we believed that we could do it, we actually began to take the steps necessary, unknowingly, let me say that, unknowingly. I want to jump on quickly and say what's up. Okay, appreciate it, man. If you gotta go, there's a recording if you gotta leave, but I appreciate you hopping in here, man. But when we believed that we could start doing these things, we actually started taking the action to be able to do it. And without questioning, we actually did it not thinking. We started doing this so consistently that we weren't even thinking about it. Like the first time we went and looked at the house, we were turned down. We were told a couple of things that we needed to do, and we was like, okay, whatever. And I went back and I started doing it, and did it for a full year. Didn't even think about it. It came back to the point where my wife was like, okay, let's go back and try again. I was like, nah, we already got turned down. Well, let's go back and try again. I was like, no, we got turned down. I'm not worried about it. It took like 2 or 3 months. It was like, you know what? Our lease is coming up in apartments. I mean, it's about to end, and if we make another move, she's like, well, let's move. I say, I'm not moving to another apartment. I'd rather just pay the hike. I say, if not, next move we're going to make is going to be a house, period. And I told her that a year before the lease ended up going up, we were looking at different places to move. And guess what? Because I did the actions without thinking about it after I was told what to do and began to do it, and we finally believed that we can get a home, we got, and we went and we got approved. It's the things that you begin to do when you believe that you can accomplish things is when you start to make things happen. When you tell yourself that you can't do something. I want you to think about a situation where you told yourself, I can't do that. Even if you were younger, there was a test. If it was something like right now, a lot of my older friends, male friends and stuff like that. What's going on, G? Good to see you. Hop in, man. I didn't even know you was on here. A lot of my older friends right now, and I'm talking about playing sports, and they was like, well, y'all ever thought about playing? Man, I'm too old for that. I can't play sports no more. I don't do that. My body won't let me. Your body won't let you because you already have it in your mind that you can't do it. I'm 35 years old, and I still play baseball at a competitive level with 18 and 20-year-olds. Why? Because I put it in my mind that I refuse to stop playing at that level. I've got older people that I can play with that kind of play at a slower pace, but I love playing at playing at the pace of baseball. I played full contact football at the age of 30 years old for the first time. For the first time. I had never played football my entire life and played full contact semi-pro football at the age of 30. The only reason I did it was because my brother asked me to play football if I didn't get signed a pro baseball contract. And I was like, yeah, I do it. I was good enough. I'm that good in baseball, or I was that good in baseball. I was really expecting to get signed, but it was my age that stopped me. So when I came back, he said, are you still going to play? And I'm a man of my word. And I played football for the first time at 30 years old. So you can't tell me that it's not possible to be able to do something like that. To be able to do something and not playing football. When I started playing, I had the coaches telling me, dude, you could have been playing pro football somewhere had you been playing football your whole life, because I came in and I understood the game. I never played. I understood the game. I had to get some directions from people from some pros that had been in the game for a while, but I caught on very quick. And playing baseball, I had quick reflexes, but I didn't go in thinking I can't play football because I've never played my entire life. Had I done that, I would have gotten myself hurt. I went up against 300+ pound linemen. I ended up putting on the offensive line, and I had no experience whatsoever. No experience whatsoever. You're off the charts today, man. I appreciate it. But it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. Like I said, Mr. Mark, if y'all didn't hear this from the beginning, I'm actually speaking from Mark chapter 11, verse 23. Okay? And it is surprising. You will be surprised that when you begin to believe. That's why I asked, do you truly believe? I will read that verse 24 again. Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe and you have received it, and it will be yours. Do you really believe that if I think I can do this, that you will be able to do something? And I think I stopped myself in the middle of that. But I want you to think of something, even as a child, that you told yourself that you couldn't do. For a lot of folks, like for me, I used to always think, and I love giving personal examples because it allows me to tell you all that's out there that you're not the only person that's experiencing this. Okay? I used to always tell myself as a kid, I can't do a backflip. I can't do a backwards flip. Some of y'all may have been that same thing. I can't do a backwards flip. I don't know how to turn backwards. I can do cartwheels, I can do forward flips, I can turn holes, all that kind of stuff all day, but I can never do a backwards flip. Guess what? I told myself that for so long, I believed it, and I never really attempted it. Now, I learned how to do it. I actually did backwards flips a couple of times, but guess what happened? I did a flip over pool. I bust my head, split my head open, have a scar in my head right now from busting my head, and I never really attempted that again. Now, how many of y'all has said and believed, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, and got hurt and never got back up and tried again? So many kids say, I can't ride this bike, I can't ride the bike. They're so used to training wheels. The same thing's in your marketing. I want to be able to generate 50 leads a day, but that seems impossible. I want to be able to get 4 or 5 people in my business within the next week or the next month, but I don't see how that's possible. I see all these other people over there doing it, but I don't see it happening for me. Why do you believe that? You've already got it in your head that it's not going to happen. So guess what? When you accomplish that 50 lead day? You won't. Because you won't take the actions necessary to get that 50 lead day. You won't take the actions necessary to get that 5 recruits in the month because you're already telling yourself that you can't. If you truly believe you can understand that it takes time to get the results that you want to get. It takes time to get the results that you want to get. The Bible, even reading these verses, it says, pray for it. And in your praying, if you truly believe it, it shall be yours. It didn't say it shall be yours tomorrow. Oh, gotcha. It didn't say it shall be yours next week. See, understand that. When you hear these marketers that are telling you things, see, a lot of you all think the wisdom that comes from these folks that they've been spinning, that they've been giving, it just miraculously came about from like, oh, they spoke greatness. Guess what? This stuff has been out. It's been biblical since the beginning of time. They're not telling you anything that you hadn't been told. See, a lot of you probably have a Bible or read it, whatever else that you read. You probably have a Bible that reads similar to this or just like this. This is the NIV version that tells you this, and it's right before you each and every day. But when someone else, like in the niche that you look up to, it sounds magical coming from them. But you've been having the answers in front of you the whole time. You got to believe. You got to believe. If you believe you want to have, guess what? I'm still looking to have that 50 plus lead day. Guess what? I think it was what, a 15 or 20 something the other day. If you hadn't gotten it, I just released the ebook that I just got. They got me 15 or 20 leads because I'm helping people learn how to grow their brand using their Facebook fan page. Lead generation. If you want to do something, you begin to take the actions to get the results that you want. You have full access to be able to create an ebook. You have full access to be able to create your own webinar. You have full access to create a product to put out into the marketplace that can provide value for somebody who is less educated over something that you are very educated about. If you've been in marketing for several years, you've got a lot of knowledge that you can put out into the marketplace to a lot of new people in the industry or even old people that haven't learned that need to know what you have. I've got a friend, Tamika Chapman, we call her TC. One of my favorite quotes, I will quote her for the rest of my life for saying this. She said, everything that you know is valuable. Everything that you know is valuable. All right? Everything that you know is valuable. There's some things that I know that you don't know. There's some things that you know that I don't know. But guess what? Eventually, if there's some things in marketing that you know that I don't know, I would love to be able to find out what it is inside your head that's helping. Just like there's something, those marketers that have reached that level working 6 and 7 figures a year or month or whatever, I want to know what they know. It's a couple of things that they know that I don't know. So guess what? They provide ways to be able to give value to others to get the results that they want. They figure if I share this stuff out, I know this, and not very many people know this. And if I share this, I have a lot more people coming to me, asking me about how to get this, and I can actually show them ways to help them. Sound familiar, right? They're the things that everything that you know is valuable. Tamika, if you watch this thing, thank you for saying that because that has resonated with me since it came out of your mouth. Okay? Somebody tag her in this. Tamika Chapman. If y'all don't know, tag her in this so she hears this thing. But I appreciate you for saying that. Everything that you know is valuable, but In knowing so, do you truly believe what those thoughts have, how do I want to say this? Do you truly believe that those thoughts that you have can actually be fulfilled to get you the results that you want to get? A lot of people say, okay, I want to be able to do this, and I think it can make me $1 million. Guess what? Like I said, I've got 4 inventions that I'm working on. 4 inventions in 4 different industries. And I just came, and I know for a fact, I've seen similar ones in the industry, but 2 of them I've never seen. 2 of them I've never seen. What's going on, Marcus? Good to see you. Teresa hopping on. Good to see you. B, Benicia, what's going on? Appreciate y'all hopping on. Sherelle, hey, what's up? Just saying hello to everybody. But there are 4 inventions in 4 different industries that I know for a fact can make an impact. And I just connected with somebody. That's going to help me get them out to the marketplace. And guess what? I'm taking action on that. 4 different industries, 4 different inventions. And this is about to happen. Why? Because I'm taking it. I truly believe that these inventions can actually change the face of the industries that they're in. And number 2, I'm taking action on it. I can sit back on this idea forever. And I'm pretty sure you have some ideas to grow in your marketing, in your business, to be able to get results in everything. There are things that you have access to right now that you're doubting. Why are you doubting it? Do you truly believe? Do you truly believe? Let me put it to you like this. God gave you, and this is my opinion, if you don't believe in God, whatever higher power that you believe in, but as for me, I'm going to say God. God gave you, I believe, God gave you the thoughts and images. See, a lot of times you see stuff. A lot of people don't put stuff into words. They see pictures. They see images. You put those things in your head for a reason. Okay? He could have given them to anybody else. But he put those things in your head for a reason, because he wants you to take action to be able to do something, not for your benefit, but to change somebody else's life. Okay? The inventions that I have can make, it's not even in my industry, but they can make other people's work totally easier. A whole lot easier for what I want to provide. Okay? The things that you have, it's up to you to bring those things to life that are placed before you. But you have to believe that it's very much so possible. Mark chapter 11, verse 23, 24. Go read it for yourself and read it over and over a couple of times until you understand that I've got to believe for this thing to really come to. I've got to believe for these things that are coming to, once I put them into effect, I put them into play, that I can really get the results that I want. Do you really believe? If you agree, shoot me some thumbs up. If I'm giving you some value here, like I said, my boy Ryan McMorris said, I'm only trading shares for value. So if this is valuable to you, there's a button at the bottom left that says share. Share this thing out so other people can hear this message. But see, there's a lot, like I said, there are a ton of people that have things in their mind and they doubt it. They get up and say, I can do it. And then when it comes time to do it, I don't think I'm going to get the results. I don't think I can do this. It's hard starting off. That was bomb. God put things in your head, not in others, because he wants you to take it to everyone. That's exactly right. That's right. He puts things in there for you to give to others. See, he doesn't give it to you. Let me ask you a question. How many times have you come up with a solution to your own problems? So you always hear in marketing and stuff like that, and this is fine. You always hear in marketing that you solve your own problems and you help solve everybody else's problems. How many times have you actually got a better solution from somebody else, from a second opinion, from somebody else that saw something from the outside? See, typically a lot of people go ask advice. They ask for a second opinion. That's why you go ask people stuff. And when somebody gives you something, you just like, okay. I never thought about it that way. And it could be a better way than yours. It's because the things put in your head, they aren't for you. They are for a solution for other people. If you think about the inventions that you have right now, or any thoughts that you have right now, are they truly a solution for you? Or do you think, when you got that idea, did you think that could solve somebody else's problem? Do you think, because the invention, when I came up with the inventions, I was thinking, man, I know for a fact that this will help a lot of folks with doing this. That was my first thought when I started thinking about those other inventions. When I started thinking about my inventions wasn't, oh man, I could use this to do this. I would like to do this. I would like to. Your thoughts are to help other people. Believe it or not. But do you believe that those thoughts could help other people? And if you do, why aren't you taking action on it? Start taking action on those things. Believe that you can truly accomplish the things that you have set in your mind to accomplish to help other people. Don't think selfishly, but to help other people. And you in turn will get measurable amounts of blessings. You will get the results that you want. If it's finances that you lack, trust me, I understand. Help somebody else. Go help somebody else today. And I'm willing to bet you that something is going to open up. You're going to be like, wow. Not only will you feel relieved, you never know. It could be, you could open up the door to somebody else financially blessing you. Like, look, hey, man, I just want to tell you something. I know you said you didn't have the money for this product, but yo, I want to give you a sample of it just so you be able to do something. And let me know how it feels for you. Guess what? That giveaway of a sample that you typically, I don't give away sample because I pay for this stuff out of my pocket. That's a waste, so I don't do that. That little sample that you gave could be like, okay, and somebody feel the effects, they feel the difference, they see the difference, they're like, look, I love that stuff that you gave me. I got to buy some. I got to get some more of that. Matter of fact, I told so-and-so about this, and I told them they got to give this a try. So they want to get something from you too. Guess what? You may have just opened a financial door just by blessing somebody with a sample of something that you have to offer. Hashtag nugget. Go bless somebody else. If it's leads that you want. You want leads? Okay. I'll give you another idea. Go help somebody. Go give somebody an idea. There's an ebook training in the platform that I use called MLS Plea. You can create your own ebook, or you can provide, just go give a massive tip to somebody. I tell you what, just over the experience that I had recently, I reached out to somebody because people always ask me to like their fan page, their business page. And I'll end it right here after this. People ask me to like their fan page, like my fan page. They invite me to like the page. I actually go look at those pages. See, that's what made me create the ebook that I created, Grow Your Following, How to Build a Successful Brand Using Your Facebook Fan Page, because I always got hit up about somebody's fan page, about liking it. Most people, when you get those fan page invites, they hit like and they go on about their business. Don't even bother looking at the page. But I actually scroll through the page. So what I began to do was scroll through the pages, and I'm like, if I were actually paying attention, I wouldn't buy anything from this person. There's nothing that shows me genuinely anything outside the fact that you just look like you're trying to sell me something. You want me to like your page? Half the people ignore the page, they just hit like, keep going. But for those that look, they're not turned on by what they see. So I began to think, how can I help this person? So I gave some tips and advice on, I just want to provide some value. Gave some tips and advice, and they immediately applied what I said. And when I actually met the person met the person in person a while later, and they told me thank you. The tips that I gave them some huge results in their business. I was like, wow, okay, I'm glad to hear that. I had no idea. I wasn't trying to sell them anything, wasn't trying to do anything. And guess what? That person, me blessing that person opened up the door for me to get a lot of stuff done. That banner that you see on successwithlyndon.com was created by the person that I helped with their fan page. And the guy told me, he was like, typically people, when they come in, they're always trying to sell something. They're always trying to sell something. But I looked at the message that you sent, and I looked at it, and it was some things that I never thought of, and I went and applied it, and we began getting results from our fan page immediately. And I want to say thank you. And now that banner was a result of that. That banner was on my successwithlyndon.com was a result of that. Just providing somebody. And guess what? I have been wanting to get a banner done for about 2.5 months up until that point. I was like, how am I going to put this banner together? I don't even know how I'm going to do this. But I was blessed because I gave to somebody else. But I believed it would happen. The things that are in your mind, do you truly believe? Do you truly believe? T. Chapman, what's up? See, that's the young lady I was telling y'all about, y'all. If you get a chance to watch her lives, watch her. You talking about some passionate, ready to go help some folks. That woman right there has it as well. Okay, like I said, I was telling him about the post, the quote that I told him I will forever use. Everything that you know is valuable. That is her quote. If any of y'all ever post that anything else, you better give her credit, because that's where I got it from. I don't care if she got it from somewhere else. That's the quote that I got from her. So follow her, watch her. Trust me, it's some great things coming from her as well. But do you truly believe? Do you truly believe? If you don't believe, you won't get the results. All right? If you don't believe, you won't get the results. So appreciate y'all time. T, you hopped in right here at the end of this thing. Appreciate you hopping on. You have to catch the replay to see exactly what I was talking about, but I've kind of turned my lives into a different perspective. Like I said, the answers are right before people, and this time I'm giving them to them in a way that was given to me to be able to spread. So I was speaking from Mark chapter 11, verse 23 and 24. So you can go check it out and hear, find out for yourself in the word. But we was talking about, do you believe? All right. So if this thing was value, I appreciate the likes. Give me some hearts, some smiles, whatever. Mad face if you want to, because you realize I hadn't been believing like I want to, and I'm mad at myself. That's how I take mad faces, man. I don't even take them as hating. But there's a share button down there. If this was a value, I asked to share this thing out. And people always ask me, like, well, I'm not sharing. I always tell people, the reason I ask people to share this is because it could be somebody in your own organization that hears this. Because everybody that follows you doesn't follow me, so they may not get this message from me. But if you share this thing and they see this post and it provides a breakthrough for them in their business, that can be a huge monumental breakthrough for your business as well. So share this thing out. You never know who you can bless, whose eyes this thing opens and stuff like that. So share this thing out so other people can get the value from it. It's not for the benefit of just me getting exposure. I really want to reach people to be able to change the mentality of how they think. All right, information is going. You're absolutely right. You can't be stingy, because when you feel like you're holding on to information, like I've got the answers, I've got the key. Guess what? You're not growing. What good does it do if you grow alone if your organization doesn't, because you got all the answers? Doesn't do your team any good. They're not growing, so guess what? Neither you or your income. So share the information out, and I pray that this blesses everyone else. All right, so I'm about to get out of here. Y'all have a blessed day. I can't get I keep saying R's in my L's, but y'all have a blessed day. I appreciate y'all hopping on here. When I end this thing, you're going to see a button that says notification on. Make sure you cut on the notifications, so every time I go live, you don't miss one. And if you hadn't hopped on my newsletter, successwithlyndon.com, and if you hadn't got the ebook, if you have a Facebook fan page and you are posting on your fan page, you're not getting results from your fan page that you want, successwithlyndon.com/ebook. All right. Now, I told y'all the first 100 people are getting this for free. I know Tamika probably gonna fuss at me later. She just stop putting the price tag on everything. We already went through that on one of her posts. I'm giving this away from the first 100 people that download this thing. Okay, so if you don't already have your copy of this thing, grow your following, how to build a successful brand using your Facebook fan page, go get your copy, because if you number 101, you might be getting ready to start paying for this thing. So Tamika, you can fuss at me a little bit later. I may open up the door, depending on who I reach. I may open up the door a little bit later for some folks to start getting this thing, or it may be a part of a bonus package that I add for folks that don't already have access later on for some things that I've got coming. So if you don't already have your copy, successwithlyndon.com/ebook, and grab your own personal ebook. All right, so y'all have a blessed day. I'm about to get out of here, turn on those notifications, hit that share button, and toss me some likes. All right, y'all have a blessed day. Holler at y'all later. I'm finna go drink some water, eat something so I can start talking straight.